Hi guys, and welcome back to Stellaris 2.0. My name is Sonelias, and we're loading, of course, the end of the last saved game, which we're playing as the Avian Empire. Avian Empire is, of course, an Avian Empire. Currently, we're, of course, a relatively early game. We're basically expanding our borders here, using, of course, the new mechanisms for this here. Key factors at the moment were, of course, having enough minerals, plus, of course, being able to put enough influence into there. Now we got a second colony that's under development at the moment. It's going to be a little bit of time. It looks like that's going to be about 4 years of time before they'll be completed. Alright, in the meantime, of course, I could theoretically already start maybe building another colony here. I could colonize this world here as well. Yeah, it might be worthwhile effort, particularly if it takes so long. And anyways, I'm limited to how many systems I can colonize, so I just need to basically keep an eye on which systems are best to colonize. Now, at the moment, I've only got close-in systems I can do that with, but we can, of course, keep our eyes open for other systems we could potentially do that with as well. Right, what do we got here? We got a few of these indicators here. That is in terms of engineering, and the others in terms of society research. Engineering, I can probably do that project. So let's put that observation project on the radar. Let's actually increase the game speed here. It might be worthwhile maybe to basically build an extra engineering ship. So at least I can do some internal engineering whilst, of course, expanding further outwards.
System survey complete.
Right, we're doing upgrades on the planet itself, as you can see. Upgrades in terms of food production is what's going on at the moment. Right. Perfect. What have we done here? Did I build a station here? I did not yet. At least not yet.
Construction complete.
It is on the table, so it's part of my plan. Of course, get that done. I do want to get that system here, but I want to actually get this system here as well under my wing. I want to be able to get to these other systems here relatively quickly. And I do need to get some extra influence for that purpose. So let's have a look at our factions.
Special project complete.
Perfect. The drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing ever-diminishing returns from rocks. Avian miners would soon have discarded, deemed exhausted of all worthwhile mineral content. Our top engineers are working on adapting the drone's methodology for use in the Avian coalition mining networks and stations, which should improve efficiency, effectively lessening energy expenditure. Of lesser import is the fact that the drones are not completely silent. Contrary to previous assumptions, they emit signal pings, though extremely infrequent and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there's anyone left to receive these pings, it may be mystery for another time. Okay, so shall we just give that as noted? Okay. Do I want to basically have that optimization, or do I want to have this one here? I probably want to add that list.
Updated.
So now I should basically have access to a full list. I can track that on the map. As you can see, there's 2 of those systems here already. Interestingly enough. Alright, here I can actually go to another planet here, enter orbit here, and I can actually start doing some mining there shortly. Alright, this one is en route to here, which is great. We still need a scientist here to basically complete that bit of research. Where is this one? That one's en route. This one is just finishing his last bits here, is that correct? Yes, it is. So let's add some extra orders to here. Survey. Let's jump over to there, survey. Jump over to there, survey. Just add them all to the list. At least we can get these all done. Otherwise they're going to be bored, isn't it? We don't want to have bored scientists. Now I do want to add another science vessel to the list as well. So I'm going to build that mining station here. Alright, this one will be able to put some other stuff onto the queue here shortly as well. Let's say +4, so I'm going to enter the orbit over there. So by the end of the month, which should be in a couple of days, we should be able to build, of course, a new mining station here as well. There you go. Instead of reserving those resources for our use. There's no need of upgrading as of yet.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Cool. Let's slow down a little bit. Leader pool increase. Starbase capacity. That's an interesting one. Naval capacity increase. Growth speed. They're all similar in duration. Capital, planetary capital. That's an upgrade I can go for. Naval logistics office. Naval capacity is increased by 2. Does that mean 2 navies or... +2 naval capacity. Anchorage. Okay. Let's go for the growth speed. Hopefully that helps in terms of population growth. Give me a bit of a booster there. Alright, this system here is another neutron star, it looks like. Neutron star is of course great in terms of having substantial slower enemies. So I want to be able to use this as a choke point. It's great because the enemy's not going to be able to move as fast into our range. As long as we're able to use long range defensive measures, that will work to our advantage. Alright. Our total fleet strength is 253 out of 6 vessels, so that's decent. There is a 549 one. That one could well easily be defeated. Quite easily be defeated. Okay. It's increasing the game speed again. Question is, do I want to start working on that 3rd colony or not? Maybe there's other worlds which I could potentially colonize, like there. But that's an arid world, so that's not really a desert world that I could potentially use straight up. So yeah. How much do I need to colonize it?
Complete.
I need, I think 300, is that correct? Yeah, I need 300 for that. Again, it might be worthwhile to basically get that 3rd one on the way, but at least it gives me a bit of a production base to be able to work from.
Construction complete.
Right, that's over here. Let's build that mining station there. We just built a station here. I'm going to enter orbit of that planet or moon.
Construction complete.
Build that mining station here as well. Perfect. So that one's done its job here. There's of course some nice stuff to be found here as well. Gonna do that bit over here. Now, is this our... No, that's not our homeworld. Our homeworld is over there. Aramus. Unfortunately, it takes longer to basically settle a colony than I actually thought it would take, but okay. for that very, very reason, it might be worthwhile to do that investment in that extra world. Let's keep an eye on things though. Let's have a look at the surface here. We could consider starting to clear some of these. The main cost really is
System
energy.
survey complete.
I think it used to... Was it always energy? Not sure. Not sure.
Handshake protocols activated.
Ah. The negotiations for appointing a new general director are underway. Now, the message that I'm hearing audibly doesn't really seem to convey that in that sense. Slave optimization. Now, I don't really want to have slave optimization, so I might want to maybe move away from there. Busy leading society research here. That's an interesting one. Busy commanding examining eye. Select nostalgia. What does that do in terms of an agenda? Output, unity output is boosted by 10%. Selective nostalgia as well here. Growing economy here. That's So starbase upgrade cost is reduced. Food is increased. Science ship build cost is reduced. Build cost in general is reduced, and leader cap is +1. Leader experience gain +20. So now it cost me 200 influence to vote, and I don't have 200 influence to spare. So I'm kind of like let the natural process do its thing here, I think.
Construction complete.
Cool. Let's go for that. Non-aggression pact. That's with these guys here. Look at them. They're expanding quite rapidly, isn't it? I thought they were only up to there, but they have just taken a few extra systems there. I kind of want to basically go through as many systems here as possible to basically get a good foothold myself. Right, is that a system I can take? It is indeed. Let's build another outpost then. It's down there. Okay. Enter orbit there. Alright, let's get that rolling again. It's really only the energy in that particular system here. We're already taking that, so that's good.
Anomaly found.
Alright, a new ruler has been elected. Director Beak of Honeydew will rule until the next election, which will take place. Why does it say a new ruler? Because it's the same ruler. It's the same ruler. It shouldn't say new ruler. It's the same ruler has been re-elected. Alright. Normal speed again.
System survey complete.
Right, we're entering the system here now. What am I lacking? I'm lacking influence. Okay. I'll take a little bit of time to basically resolve that. Now, if we go back to our home planet, we should be able to build a science station here. A science ship, I should say. Governor Feathers of Lavender has become more experienced, but with this experience has come an increase in stubbornness. The governor has become quite obdurate and is having difficulty accepting new ideas. Well, that's a bit stubborn, isn't it? Leader experience gain is reduced. Well, pity. Busy governing the core sector. Okay. Oh yeah, happens. Our detailed survey of Farim number 3 has revealed that it may once have supported life in a distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water on the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that the water may once have flown freely. Terraforming the planet could theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish this monumental task. Okay, Interesting. Alright, again, bear in mind the color difference. So if you basically find a system that's got like a almost grayish name, that means you've been in the system, but you actually haven't explored it yet. Yeah, if you come across a full bright name, it's typically been explored either by yourself or by someone who you've been in contact with. Doesn't mean you yourself will be able to see everything. In this instance, I am able to see everything in here. Luckily, I guess through our diplomatic channels we're able to get that information. But typically you cannot really see all the ins and outs there. I'm trying to get through a couple of these branches here because there's quite interesting systems here. I'm not sure if I can actually go straight to that system here and just take ownership of it. That would be nice if I could. That system here is a bit of a hindrance. Was that the cloud void that we had there? I'm not sure. It might have been. Right, next month we should have enough influence here to be able to do something. Bleeding Edge, Tradition of Discovery, yep, okay, we're on that one already. We'll build a research station here.
Research complete.
Key reason that we went into that system. Engineering facilities. Now build speed increase is always welcome. Coil gun is also a welcome addition. Now you do see that some of these costs have increased compared to where we were earlier, and that's pretty much to do with the fact that we of course have got a second colony that, even though it's not there yet, it is in the works. So that could be actually a motivation for me not to build that third colony. Let's go for building build speed increase. Alright, I can do the engineering facility here now, which is great. It's exactly what I needed. And of course I now basically stepped on my own toes, because now I cannot build that outpost here. I now need to wait for enough resources to become available, which is a bit of a pity, but okay.
Construction
Occasionally the way
complete.
things work, but okay.
Fleeing aggressors.
Alright, we found another one of those systems, which, yeah, is logical. Ancient mining drones. At least we straight away recognize them. We've got a little symbol next to them to indicate what they are. Mining drones. Good. So there's lots of other systems we're going to go through. Right here, we're going to take ownership of this system. Putting another base there. This is great, of course, for research. Particularly if we look at this physics research. Can get a lot of insight from here. Physics is not really getting as much as of yet.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's build here another mining station. Marcas is always an interesting one as well there. Ah, perfect. So we can basically recruit a brand new person here for this. Ooh, that's a nice one to get. Interesting. So I'm kind of inclined to basically replace one of my existing researchers here. So this was at 36, specialized in propulsion. Engineering. Let's maybe put this new person here. 42. See, straight away getting that boost onto there. Now I'm basically picking up that available person now here. I'm going to set this one to basically auto explore. Yeah, so no longer having to basically tell it continuously where to go. It's going to basically do all of it by itself. It just saves me the hassle of having to direct them continuously.
Construction complete.
Right, let's get into orbit here. In a few days I should be able to, there you go, research station. Alright, what are we going to do here? I think one of the first things I want to basically start doing in a minute is I want to basically start doing a bit of consolidation. Trying to get as much out of the actual terrain that we got in our hands as possible. So here I could of course start entering orbit here, because I want to basically start extracting the energy from there. Almost there, not quite. Do I want to do the energy, or maybe I want to basically start doing the minerals? Alright, that one's done here. So that system is now fully done, it looks like.
Construction complete.
Question is, which one do I want to go to next? I'm quite inclined to see if I can actually go straight for this one here. I'm not sure I can, so yeah, it's like a bit of an opportunity. I'm just wanting to explore. Let's go back into orbit of that sun there. Ooh, they actually have gone for the third one there. Maybe I should as well. Maybe I should as well.
Construction complete.
Yeah, that one's still under development, as you can see. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Let's just research that. That's our top researcher here. It'd be nice if we could basically place a little marker here saying what it was, but I believe that this is the mining ones that we basically ran into. 3 months for the power plant upgrades to become available. Why am I running the game at such low speed? That's puzzles me. But yeah, it's my own actions there, isn't it? Right.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Okay, perfect. Build another mining station there. The silhouette discernible from orbit are indeed buildings, and closer inspection reveals them to be an obvious martial nature. Whilst abandoned for some time, though very recently on a galactic timescale, Science Officer Wing of Gold believes that the secrets of alien tactics may yet be exhumed from beneath the dust that covers the decaying barracks and looted armories. A special project may be issued to study the remains.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Right. Can I just, yeah, I'm surveying that. After I finish that survey, I'm quite inclined to do that research project here. I got the skills for it, at least this commander or scientist does have the skills.
System survey complete.
Research project, then after that, yes, explore, survey, explore, survey.
Research complete.
Explore, survey. Perfect. The power plants, great one to have. Reactor booster. Energy grid, capacitor overload, combat rolls. I'm going to go for the energy grid one. At the moment it's the cheapest one. Right, this one here. Can build an energy production site there. want to make sure my energy production stays ahead of the consumption. Looks like these guys are expanding quite nicely in the westward direction. Well,
Special project complete.
Science Officer Wing of Gold's thorough historical analysis of the military installation on Farim number 7A has yielded few tangible results. The base was constructed before the planet turned completely barren, but it's unclear if its current inhospitability is the result of armed conflict or some more peaceful or even natural process. What may be deduced of their strategy and command and tactics in armed conflict does not seem to have been far in advance of our own. On the upside, Science Officer Wing of Gold claims to have drawn some inspiration from the alien remnants. Okay, so he gains 150 experience, which is nice. And he basically gets the expertise in military theory. Nice. Congratulations. Leader experience gain. Ancient civilization anomalies. Cool. Nice to see that. That is a very, very nice system to be able to take ownership of as well, isn't it? Not sure what's it about this particular sun that basically makes it such a physics wonder.
Construction complete.
Not sure.
Construction complete.
Right here, there's a bit that we've done. This system we actually have been able to advance nicely as well. There's still this colony here. I'm still inclined to basically start colonizing that. While in command of Murder of Kawika, Admiral Wing of Purple has learned to carefully nurse her supplies to significantly reduce ship operational costs across the board. Nice. Fleet logistician. Logistician. Bit of a tongue stumbler there, but okay. Reduced upkeep cost of 10%. Always welcome. Always welcome indeed. Right, we got enough resources to be able to now build that extra colony, and I'm quite, yeah. Let's just do it. Let's just colonize this. I'm gonna build the colony over there. Prime location, prime real estate. Now, which square could I potentially do without? Right, I wanted to build not the stronghold, I wanted to build the gene clinic. I need extra resources for that, and those will come in about 2 months' time. Gives me a growth speed booster. Which is one of the things I was looking forward to. Alright, 136. There we go. Yes, I know. I'm gonna lose something there, but that's fine. Wow. Wing of Gold has gained a level. Skill level 5 out of 6. Interesting. Really? I didn't know we can go to the 6th level. So he's got a golden star there now. 5 out of 6.
System survey complete.
Interesting. It used to be maxed out at 5, I believe. So if you look at all of these, they got the single stars, and that looks to be a bigger star that this one's got now. A big star. So I guess the big star will now be followed on with little stars. If I do basically do this option, it basically will then, of course, help them upgrade. Late medieval ages. I think that might be worthwhile though. Help uplift them. Makes them our potential ally. Which could be well worthwhile. Right, what do we got here? We can of course now mine the sun there.
New frontiers established.
Nice. Now, looks like their systems are pushing against my borders a bit stronger than I am pressing against theirs. Which is not a big issue, but it is something that we need to bear in mind. Subterranean colonization. Ah, okay. Deep sinkhole. Ah, the fact that I was colonizing it basically was using up quite a bit of energy. Okay. Mission expense. Building upkeep, etc., etc. So let's build on here a hydroponic farm. And yeah, that's it for the moment. I haven't got enough resources at the moment to be able to do much else. Looks like they're expanding in that region there. Ship is still en route. Colony ship is still under construction. I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it a day now, and we're basically going to save away the game. So again guys, thanks again for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.